I'll go ahead and introduce some of the basic ingredients on one of the pizzas I'm going to make here today. So we got some red pepper, poblano, also known as pasilla pepper, red onion, mushrooms, 4-cheese blend, which is essentially just Romano, Assaggio, provolone, and Parmesan, the pizza sauce from the last episode, mozzarella cheese, and the meats. For this pizza, with the meat, we're going to go with a large pepperoni, peppered salami, and center cut bacon. Right, so when you're taking your dough out of the refrigerator, it's going to be kind of cold, so you want to bring this back up to room temperature. It's a pretty straightforward process. Just go ahead and sprinkle out a little bit of flour. You don't want it to stick to the counter. Just kind of flatten it out a little bit. Then just place the plastic wrap over it and allow it to come back up to room temperature. What you want to do is gather up your ingredients. Now, in the meantime, what I've done is I've sliced up my red onion, fairly thin slice as you can tell here. Sliced up the mushroom, fairly decently sized slice, not too thin. Sliced up the red and the poblano peppers into similar sizes. And cooked and chopped down the bacon, as you can see here. Right, so what we're going to do now is spread on some of that pasta sauce that we made in the last episode. Don't spread it too thin. We're not cooking this pizza too long, maybe 18 minutes at the very most maximum at 450 degrees. With this sort of thin crust, a lot of the water content, it's going to leach out, well, the part that wasn't leached out by the cooking of the stuff down, it's going to leach out here a little bit into the top of the crust. And of course, since pizza, being pizza, it'll have cheese. Put cheese on top and it'll sort of trap some of that moisture evaporation. That'll keep it in the crust and give it sort of a chewy texture. And lastly, we're going to top it with a little bit of your standard Italian seasoning. Alright, so it's been about 18 minutes or so, the high end of our scale. I like my crust a little crispy. Just kind of pull it out there, throw it on your counter. Now you can notice here how the top of it's sort of browned. You may not prefer that, I do, so, you know, to each his own. But, yeah, there we go. So you can let it rest if you like your pizza cool, or you can, you know, chop her up right now.